I've worked at Ubisoft for 4 years now, just over 4 years. And this is my first time at the Brazilian Game Show, and I'm here with Assassin's Creed Syndicate. It's incredible to come because we know we have a really big fan base for Assassin's Creed in Brazil, fans that really love the game, so it's really nice to come and have the opportunity to show them the game and to talk about this game that we've been working so hard on. So for me, getting to see all the costumes that people have made, also seeing a lot of videos that people have made about Assassin's Creed, and getting to see them playing the game, and I've been doing some Q&As with fans as well, so that's been really cool. So for me, it's a combination of seeing all the videos that they put up on the Ubisoft website here, the fan community that they have, the costumes, and like the fans reading the novels for Assassin's Creed. There's all sorts of different ways, but the people that work on Assassin's Creed are really passionate too, and the people working on Assassin's Creed Syndicate are also fans of the brand. So it's nice for me to come and present my game that I've really enjoyed working on to the fans here. So yeah, I'm from London, but it's a real team effort. The Assassin's Creed Syndicate team is all around the world in many studios. So there's lots of people with incredible expertise, incredible passion, and they're all really trying to make the best Assassin's Creed ever. And we're lucky that we get to make it in London in the Victorian era. So the game's set in 1868 in London. And the time period's great for us because it's the Industrial Revolution. So as sound people, we're getting the opportunity to make a game in London, but also in this incredible era where there's steam trains and carriages on the streets and steamboats. So we did a lot of recording. The teams in Singapore, in Montpellier and Annecy in France, and also in Quebec and in Canada, did a lot of recording. So we recorded steam trains, we recorded carriages, we recorded the steamboats for the river, and we did a whole new combat system. So we recorded all the sound for the new combat system. And then we put all these elements together so we have very authentic sounds. And then we use our imagination, our creativity to invent other sounds, to imagine other things in a city, what the ambience would have been like. And we've researched how people talk to one another, working with the script writers, working with historians. We've really thought about how did different people talk? How did different classes of people talk? What different accents were there? And then we've done a lot of research into the music of the period, into Victorian music hall, classical music, Victorian pop music, the folk songs that they sang, and working really closely with our composer Austin Wintry. We've also really thought about how to bring London alive and how to bring Evie and Jacob, our two-player characters, alive in the city with their voices, with their movement, and with the music. So you have Evie Fry and her twin brother Jacob. And so there, the script writers have the possibility to tell the story from two very different perspectives. Evie and Jacob are brother and sister, so sometimes they work very well together, and sometimes, like brothers and sisters, they don't get on so well. So you can tell the story in an interesting way. You come to London with them. They're not from London. So you get to discover the city with them as they try and take control of London back from the Templars. And for the sound, we had the opportunity to work with two actors, Jacob and Evie. We had the possibility to make different sounds for the movement of the characters. They fight in different ways. They have some different skills and abilities. So actually, it was just making the game richer for us and for the fans. I've been focusing, just working really hard with the whole team on Syndicate, but it is really nice to have both those characters, and it's really nice to have a female character in the main game. It just gives us different perspectives on the story, and also it's reflecting the fan base. Men and women play Assassin's Creed, and now you're playing as a man or a woman in the main game. So we've really loved working on Jacob, and we've really loved working on Evie. So one of the great things about the Assassin's Creed franchise is that we can make games in very, very different locations, in very different time periods. We've been in Italy, we've been in Turkey, we've been in America, we've been in the Caribbean. So for us as developers and for me as a fan playing the game, I get to travel to all these different places and these different time periods. So it's really great, and we always pick a really strong moment in history with a very strong location. So the French Revolution is a very famous moment in history in Paris, this incredible city. The Industrial Revolution, the Victorian era in London. In terms of, is it difficult? Each place is a new challenge, but that's good, because as a development team, you're always working somewhere different. You're always working with new characters. You're always building a new city. You're having new music. You're having new vehicles in Syndicate. So all the games are a challenge because they're big, they're very creative. You know, we work really hard, but having these different locations and these different characters makes it really refreshing. Each year it's a new challenge. I have no idea whether we would do a Brazilian Assassin's Creed. I'm just focused on Syndicate, but on a personal level as a sound person, whether it was Assassin's Creed or another game, I think from a sound point of view, you could make a really interesting game in Brazil, because it's such a big country with such a range of locations. And just personally, I really love the music here and the history of music here. So yeah, I have no idea about Assassin's Creed. I have no information, but I love the sound and the music of Brazil. Obrigada, Brazil. Let's play Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and it's been really great to be here at BGS in Brazil.